Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Invisible Incorporated. Tactical Espionage. First Impressions. So yes, this game has actually been out for a while. This is not hot off the printing press here, but it just went on a Steam weekend sale for 40% off, and I think this game is an interesting purchase, a very, very worthwhile and interesting purchase at that price. So for those of you who have been kind of on the fence about it and might be curious about it, I'm going to dive into this and do a First Impressions mini-series of it. Also, I'm going to get your feedback here, see if you guys actually want to see a full strategy and tactics series on this game on my channel. So let's get started here. We are going to play just play the story here. I'm going to start on beginner level. I have literally just picked up the game, so I have not developed my higher level strategies and tactics yet. So this is, again, just first impressions. I'll be quiet while the movie plays.
Collect the data and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the 3rd floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority wireless transmission.
They're onto you. Get out. Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Decker, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here. We've got work to do.
Alright, so we are reminded of our starting units here. We got Decker and International. It also gives you the 2 starting programs for Incognita, who's our AI assistant, who helps us with the whole hacking thing. And as you play through the game and gain more experience points, you will unlock more agents to start off with, to sort of customize your game types here. And also start off with new programs. But for the moment, they give you the basics, and this is all you really need to operate and be successful, at least initially, with using some basic tactics. And as you play through the game, you get the chance to pick up new people, new agents, new programs, new equipment. You get a chance to raise their stats. This is very much an RPG, a stealth RPG tactical. It's one of those genre mixes that I like. Oh, and in terms of the setting, yeah, it's basically Shadowrun. It's not actually Shadowrun, but it's basically Shadowrun. Very cyberpunk, corporations rule the world. And we are a stealthy team trying to be a thorn in their side.
Operator, are you there? Good. I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood. The jet's stealth rig should keep us hidden if we keep moving, but Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours, tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Alright, so we're starting out with Decker and International, Power Drip and Lockpick 1.0. And looks like our first contact is Executive Terminals over here in Atlanta. Right now we only have one place to choose from, but as we go through here, we get more and more missions and more opportunities. And what flavor of mission you go after...
Executives are notoriously slack when it comes to network security, and their terminals are full of interesting information. We found a lightly guarded executive complex here. Get in, find the computer, and steal their contact list. Then we'll have our pick of future targets.
Exactly. So your first mission type is defined, but future missions can very much vary, and which types you choose, it can be a tactical consideration. But for the time being, we're going to do our initial mission here. All right. Oh yeah, and yeah, we are. These are all procedurally generated.
They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards, we've beamed you through the security.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we need to find the executive terminals and get out alive. And we do start off with a little bit of equipment here. You also have individual action points. So each step takes an action point. Some actions are free. Actually, a lot of actions are free. Others take some action points to perform. But yeah. Now, International here. There's a few things that she can do. She is sort of the hacker of the duo here, which means that she works very closely with Incognita. Now, if she were to access this this console here, she would allow us to get a little bit more power, which Incognita can use to help us with hacking later on in the level. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Also, her augment here, her wireless emitter here, allows her to access these things without walking up next to them. Very handy. So there we go. 2 more power in our bank, and we get 1 per turn from that that power drip. So let's poke our heads out here, see what's going on. All right. So the other thing, her wireless thing here is she can detect when there's other things nearby, even if she can't see them. So we're going to suck up the power from that console. This is basically accumulating energy on their security grid for Incognita to utilize. All right, so see, we got ourselves a camera here and a nano fabricator. This is basically an item shop that turns credits into items for us. But right now they're all corporate controlled, so we kind of have to hack these things. We want to hack the camera because, well, if the camera sees us, it'll start raising our security level. But the other reason to hack the security camera is now we see what it sees. So even if we're not in the room, we get to see what's around here. Now, we do have 500 credits to our name, so the presence of this nano fabricator might be useful. So I'm going to hack that as well. See how we've spent some of the power we just took time to accumulate? That's why you need the power. The more power you get, the more hacking you can do. And getting caught without power when you need to hack things makes you make a priority decision. What shall I hack or what shouldn't I hack? But these consoles, you always want to tap into these. They just give you more power. Alright, so she is out of action points. Decker's up. Just going to have him run in here. They can't quite access the nano fabricator yet, but that's okay. You can also, agents standing next to each other, give each other items, but I'm happy with the items that they're holding right now. Also, his augment is neural networking. Let me see here. Allows agent to uncover demons in adjacent objects. So demons, you don't run into demons right now. They are like AI security things that lie in some hackable objects, but we're not going to run into them for a little bit. Alright, so every turn you take increases your security level. So you really don't want to just fart around. You want to be quick. You want to do this in as few moves as possible, because the longer you linger, the more and more security level it will be increasing. Even if you keep yourself perfectly out of sight, don't alert guards, don't alert cameras, just your very presence is making them suspicious. So that's why you got to be mindful and use your AP wisely. Alright, so let's run up here and access this. See if we get anything good here. Ooh. So these are augments. They're like cybernetic enhancements, but that's too expensive. This is a weapon, a piece of equipment here. So this knocks guards out, but it uses power. Incognita's power to operate. I don't like that. We got a rarer item here. Use on pinned guards. 6 turn. So when you knock out a guard, they're out for a couple of rounds before they wake up. This paralyzer, if you inject them with it, will make them be inactive for much longer. And the fact that it regenerates and is not a one-use thing makes me kind of interested in it. Charge pack, yeah, one use only. Stim has a cooldown too. Oh, it just gives you a burst of extra action points. But you know what? I like the paralyzer. And yeah, he doesn't have the skills to utilize it yet. We'll get him the skills. There we go. Oh, apparently you can sell stuff here. Yeah. I'm not going to go for any of the more expensive stuff. So yeah, there, good nano fabricator, and they keep those things from missions to missions. So finding these things, let's peek through the door here. There's a security door over here, and these things we can't just directly hack. We either need special skills or we need key cards from the guards. So we might need to find ourselves a guard. So let us console hack that. And I'm going to guess that there's probably some guards lurking over here. The game's algorithm makes it so there's no impossible layouts. Now, I could hack this, but I'm already really near my limit in power, so I'm not going to. Oops. Alright, so we can't move any further here. We'll end our turn. Okay, let's go here. Let's take a peek. Nope, nobody here. Fair enough, but lots of other doors. So let's run in here. Take a peek. Nothing there, but that kind of looks like an executive suite to me. That might be our main objective. But since International's over here, let's have her take a little peek through this room. Oh, we could just go around the security door. Well, actually, no. The security door might be going off to a different corridor. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's focus our efforts in this area. So we're going to Aha! There's something looking at us over there. Not quite close enough to access it with Incognita yet, though. So gonna leave that alone. Alright, so let's get her closer over here. Aha! Oh, there's the executive terminal. Let's crack that baby open, because we're gonna need that to access it. Alright, let's open up here. Aha, so we might want to go this way. Peek. Alright. Can we? No, we can't really access it from behind, but that's okay. It looks like we're gonna have to go around here. But we can. This is a corporate safe. This is sort of our side mission here to get more money, and we do like the monies. So incognito, we're gonna burn a little bit more of our power here, and so that we can pilfer the safe. 150 credits, and not too shabby. All right, International, you're gonna be the one going after this execu suite here. Probably loop, it is looped around this way. It's just a pain in the butt layout. Now, part of the tactical considerations here is you only have so many agents, and again, you don't want them to fart around in here. Do you keep them close together so they can back each other up, or do you spread them apart so that you can cover more ground so you're not lingering as long? That's a consideration you need to make. And the right answer is not always one or the other. So let's end our turn. Not getting any noise going in here, but it could just be a stationary guard.
That's an executive terminal. It still has a solitaire game up on the screen.
Alright, we got the site list now.
Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
Alright, so we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for guards. I'm going to have her make her way over to that door, while a motorcyclist outside decides to rev his engines. Lovely. Okay, oh, we got some... Aha. No. Aha! There you are. We got ourselves that camera and the corporate safe. We're definitely going to want this for the monies. 150 credits. Lovely, lovely. Now these red security doors we cannot access no matter what, but guards can walk in and out of. So we have to be mindful of that. That there may be guards that wander out of here or might spawn in here. But since we're hiding behind an object here... Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Wow, he just walked right out there. Woo! These new guard patrols. How about them new guard patrols? Okay, so... Jeebus. Oh, I am so glad this blocks his partial line of sight. So, when a guard sees you, first off, a guard can kill you in one shot. These might be your corporate mook grunt guards, but yeah, they can kill you in one shot. And basically, when they spot you, it's like chess. It's like when your king is in check. You've got one move to get out of check, or you can use one of your other agents to disable the piece, the character that is putting them in check. Thankfully, this guy doesn't have line of sight along here. The wall blocks it. So what I'm going to do... Yeah, so we are out of line of sight now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait right here, and I'm going to tell her to wait in ambush. Yeah, it may seem a little strange that, like, well, she's not really ducking under the table, and he should be able to see her, but all of these objects are considered basically solid, so he can't see her. So he's probably going to run down here, and as soon as he gets next to her, she's going to zap him. So that should take care of her. Now for him, well, he was never actually spotted. Like he's actually quite safe at the moment. But if is noticed by the enemy. So if we run here, he'll turn. If we can dash over here, we might be able to zap him. Let's see if this works. Actually, you know what? Let's activate our modded cloaking rig. Use charge pack? We don't have a charge pack. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna cloak. And we're going to electro-fry him directly. Zap! Now that disables our cloak. We are now visible again. But we did what we needed to do to take out the guard. Let's steal his stuff. Cred chips and a security pass. We are encumbered now. One of your stats is strength, and that is very much dependent on it. Now, if I had the anarchy skill to use this, I could... right now he's down for 3 turns. If I had the anarchy skill, I could inject him with the paralyzer, and he would be down for 2 more turns. I don't, so I can't do that now, but it's still pretty good. Is there anything... Well, you know what? Let's pick this bastard up and just take him with us. Put him down, open the door. Whoa! Hi there.
We'll keep making things harder for us, Operator. Incognita has a program to deal with it.
Yes. I didn't even realize it was there. So the camera spotted us, and this is the exit. So we don't want to drag him to the exit, because by the time we get finished with doing what we got to do, yeah. Now, as long as you remain in the same tile as them, he is considered pinned, and his countdown to waking up will not increase. You're basically just keeping your hands over him and keeping him disoriented. But it also occupies one of your agents to do that. So for the moment, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to let International ambush this dude. Hopefully this works. Oh God, another one? Zap. Now here's the problem. Crap. Well, we got what we came for. But I need to find another way out, and her item's on cooldown. I can't use that again. Alright, so we're going to steal valuables here. Now, if the other guard sees him... I don't even know what's down here. I'm going to drag his butt over here. Maybe minimize the chance that the other guard will see him. Yeah, let me hide over here, because that will keep him out of my line of sight, hopefully. It doesn't look like there's anything useful in there, but I'm going to need to wait for my stuff to recharge before I can attempt it. We'll see where he moves. And now you still got your full AP, but you're still pinning this dude. And I don't want to stop pinning you, because I don't want you waking up when we're trying to escape. So let's drag the body again. Notice how it takes up a lot more AP just to drag the body. Put him down, and we'll stay on him to keep him pinned. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her hide and maneuver around this guy. If I can just slip out behind him, depending on where he looks and turns, then I'll do that, because my zapper, my neural disruptor, I'm sorry, is still recharging. Alright, I might be able to make this work now. He is not looking, he's not looking at me, he hasn't seen the guard. Unless he turns around. Yeah, you can also use that to predict the movements, but I used up all my AP, so hopefully he doesn't turn around, otherwise that's going to suck. Although, next turn my thing will be done, so I can hopefully zap him with it. Boy, this long hallway is just really, really nasty. This is probably one of the harder first missions I've encountered, but again, procedural generation, what can you do? Yeah, he's not going to get up there to do anything appreciably useful, so we're just going to keep corpse dragging here. Just put him out in the... Alright, don't turn around. Oh, thank you. Now that other... Alright, so they're going to turn on more cameras. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. Let's see which ones they're rebooting. That one they're rebooting, don't care. That one they're rebooting, don't care. That one they're rebooting, don't care. So yeah, that doesn't always hurt you. These cameras, these two that I do care about, they're fine. they're fine. So yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to run... Oops. We're going to run out of here, and more importantly, we're going to close the freaking door. We do not want him... In fact, we're going to run into this room and close the freaking door. He's probably at some point going to discover the awoke... Well, actually, that guard's going to wake up pretty soon, but that's okay. I'm way the heck away from there. And you, buddy, you just keep pinning this guard. Because... Oh yeah, we could re-KO him if we wanted to. But there's no need to. We'll just keep dragging him along. I'm just going to slowly drag him over here so that I'm closer to the exit. Alright, yeah, the guards are still doing their thing. I have no clue what they're doing. Although, yeah, it looks like, yeah, there's an interest point. So it looks like someone either woke up or is looking around there. Alright, International. You get your butt over here. And, yeah, I think at this point we can get off of them. Because he's still going to take 3 turns to wake himself back up. And we'll be out of there by then. Alright, one more turn to make it, but again, we've got it. And, I mean, you could leave without agents if they're kind of stuck, but no reason not to. We want all of our agents on this one. Alright, let's kick this pig. See ya.
Now to sift through the data and find the juiciest targets.
Alright, 3 guards, all 3 of them presented me with a problem. Did we miss any corporate safes? We did not. We got both of the corporate safes. We got the... We didn't hack 3 of the cameras, but they were the ones that came back online. So yeah, we did pretty darn well. We bought something for 300. Our net worth is up. And now, with a whole bunch of credits, we can now buy stuff. Like, for example, giving this guy a point in Anarchy, which now allows him to actually use the Paralyzer. The other thing, well, I do want to get her hacking up, but we don't have the cash for that. So I'm just going to save our money.
I've re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us, and we're working to trace it back to the source. In the meantime, he's offered to sell us some of his more rarefied stock.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their central server, we may be able to bring them down, or at least distract them long enough that they lose our trail. Continue scavenging operations, and I'll keep you posted as more intel develops.
Alright, so now we have our choice of mission targets here. Alright, so if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!